Alright, I'm gonna go through some stuff I bought on my last trip to Canton. Though it's not all tools, I actually picked up some hardware and stuff too. So let's get started. So I got these neat funnels, 2 sizes, and they are, let's see it there, Echo USA. So these are probably kitchen funnels, but they'll work just fine in the shop or my son's shop. Hey, stay put. Got a box of nails, 3 1/4 inch galvanized nails for 75 cents. Yeah, and maybe half a box. And I got some brass hooks, 75 cents. Again, seems mostly full. Got some more hooks, which I actually already used. A couple of to hang stockings. This is a little mystery thing. I'm not going to show you what it is. Hopefully you'll end up seeing it in another YouTuber's videos. I got these cable holders. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but there's a nice assortment of them for $1. Pretty good deal. And then the heaviest thing I got, lead sheets. So I have no idea what I'm going to use that for, but it's always good to have different materials around. Alright, I got this random bag of hardware and a couple tool things. Let's open this up and see what's really in it tool-wise. I got a thing here of razor blades. American Safety Razor Company, made in USA. So that's cool. I got a cheapo plastic hacksaw handle thing. Not too exciting. I got a nice old made in USA scraper for those razor blades. It has a patent number 2291514. So I'll look up the patent. More hooks. This is interesting. It's a gem. Gem Blue Star Super Single Edge. American Safety Razor Company, Staunton, Virginia. Printed in the USA. I gotta look that up. That's pretty cool. Alright, I got one of these short 90-degree screwdrivers. Has a number 2 Phillips and a flathead. It's knurled, but it's a bit rusty. I can see here it says Japan. All the best stuff's made in Japan, Doc. Use caution. Manufactured for HWI, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Cool. More made in USA blades. 15/64 and quarter inch quality steel, made in Japan. Okay, mostly just hardware now, so let's put that aside. Alright, I found this, and not that I needed another scraper, but it was blue. The other ones I've seen are red. Unfortunately, this one's been beaten on the back a little bit, so it's a little bit deformed. But it's nice. It's obviously well used, and if it's still in one piece, it's very well made. So we'll clean it up, put it back in service. I got a big long extension. It's got to be 10 inches at least, maybe 12. 35 cents. I don't see any markings on it. Wait, I take that back. It's a proto. Yeah, there you go. Oldie but a goodie. Got a little bend to it. Have to put that on our Horror Freight Dake wannabe and straighten that out. Got a giant eye bolt. I suspect we could use that in the shed or my son's shop. Got some door hinges for project for my son's shop. Alright, I got this screwdriver. It says Slasser and Leaser Incorporated. As first I was like, what's so special about that? Never heard of it. But in there it says Made in USA, and you can see it's one of these multi-tools. When I pulled out this to check it out, looky there. So it's a Vaco, so should be a high quality tool. Made in USA, chrome vanadium steel, Phillips with the patent number. I'm sure that's just the Phillips patent. That blue handle is gonna clean up real nice. Kind of excited to see how beautiful it is. It's gonna be a gem. It's gonna be a sapphire. And just a typical wooden handled screwdriver, made in USA. The tip is in pretty good shape, so a little cleanup, a little dressing. Could be a good screwdriver for my son's shop. I got this shorty flathead. It was 75 cents. I paid up for that. It says United. It's definitely older. I just felt like, man, is that a beefy little short screwdriver? The shaft is beefy. It's got this big flathead. The handle's a good diameter, so you get lots of torque on it. So I just thought that would be a nice one to clean up and keep in the functional use drawer. More hardware, hook and eye type hooks. More hardware. There's the eyes for those hooks. Got a couple of these small 1-inch clamps, C-clamps. I don't see any markings as to where they're made. It just says adjustable. So they might be cheapos, but for $1.25 I couldn't pass them up. And last but not least, this little bundle. Some cheapo generic screwdrivers I'm not too concerned about though. But this one's got a spirally handle. It's kind of cool. And something else I kind of started collecting is these old bottle openers. Aaron Drew, Vaughn, USA, and there's a patent number. So I'll show you the patent. Aaron Brew, geez. Alright, I'm doing the camera in a different position these days and I'm still getting used to it, sorry. Well, I don't see any markings on that little screwdriver. But boy, that's a neat little handle. A little bit of rust inside there, unfortunately. But that's a neat little one. It seems well made, so I don't know if it's USA or China or whatever. It doesn't seem to be marked, but it looks cool and it's well made. This is one of those little toy screwdrivers, like what just Big Vic just got a little set of. It says Hong Kong. The tip's already ruined, so you know that's junk. That's a Tolution right there. That should go in the bucket of shame. Alright, so this scraper, ooh, it's filthy, needs a good cleanup. It says Warner Tools Made USA, and it has the same patent number as the first one that I had pulled out. So interesting, they're not exactly the same, but they have the same patent number. I wonder if they're made by the same company but at different times. I tell you, these would be a good thing to collect because they're everywhere. It's not like Stanley 199s that you can't find anymore. Alright, and this is what I picked up at the second place I went on this latest trip to Canton, Ohio. So I thought Scoutcraft would appreciate this. Looks like a scouting related thing. So from 1967, I would assume. So pretty cool item. Next, there's this file. You know, not like I need another rusty file, but it's a real fine file, and I don't know that I had one this size. And the handle seemed nice and interesting. And the logo was kind of interesting. See if we can zoom in on that. It's a 1, and there's like a cross above it. And on either side of the cross, there's a star. So, and I'm not sure what brand that is supposed to represent. On this side it says American USA, and I think it says SW, and I'm not sure the last 2 marks. So, an interesting old rusty file. Something to clean up and do a little research on. And of course I found another grease gun. Seems to be my thing lately. And this was in the back of the shelf. I have passed on this several times now since I've been to this place. And I don't know why, but I was just digging deeper and it caught my eye, I think because I realized it was copper or brass. So I had, again, it's also different in that I'd never seen one like this. It has a crank wheel, like a valve wheel, that drives the piston to push out the grease. And of course you can push on the back as well. So you can push and crank the wheel and really develop some pressure. I haven't cleaned it up obviously, but I also do not see any obvious embossment markings on it. So once it gets a little cleaned up, hopefully I'll find some kind of markings on it. But it is definitely a grease gun. It still has residue in it, but smells great. But this thing is pretty nice. It's gonna shine up beautiful. This is one of my, I got a short list of projects that when I finally get my shop back into a more functional state, hopefully I'll get to start working on things. This is going to be on the short list of things to work on because I can't wait to see that cleaned up and polished up. And then I got one of these balance beam type scales. I really don't know much about them, so there are definitely marks and numbers on this beam, but they're pretty hard to read. I need to do some wire brushing stuff to see how it reads. But yeah, I've never had anything like this, and you know, it's $5. These were all $5 except the ruler was $2. So for $5 I couldn't pass it up. And they had 2 others, but they were in worse condition. There was something missing from the other ones. This one appears to be more or less complete. Hopefully when I clean this one up I'll find some markings on it somewhere as well. Alright, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.